Yo guys, Coach Theo here on Common Sense. Oi, guys. There's a rampant epidemic of pencil necrosis running wild in our society in 2024. Today I'm bringing you the antidote, which is shut up, please. Yes, seriously, just shut the fuck up. Why do you have so many opinions about stuff? Why do you talk so much? Like, what have you done? Why should I listen to you? Oh, no, but see, I know a lot. Blah, 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 blah. Stop thinking that you saying a bunch of nice, smart-sounding words means anything at all if you cannot walk the walk that goes along with this talk, okay? I'm fascinated, time and time and again, at how many people are so willing to be so very expressive and opinionated about stuff they have zero business having any opinions about, okay? It's not just about like pencil necks and the gym, but definitely here too. I'm gonna give you some examples, but look, as someone that has realized how good as human beings are at lying to other people and ourselves consciously and unconsciously, I have gone out of my way to sync up my words with my actions as much as possible, right? I will still fall short because look, I'm someone that sees human beings as more than an animal, but we've inherited this animal flesh. And just because we have how should I put it, more sophisticated way of communicating with each other. You know, we have these sentences and words that we speak. It's still, even when someone has this nice sentence, sometimes all they're doing is really, you know. So I realized that many times I'm gonna feel like saying something because, I don't know, I wanna come off a certain way, or I'm gonna say something because that's how I wish things were, or something, right? So I just realized that we get in our own way a lot doing this kind of thing. So as much as possible, I go out of my way to sync up my actions with what I speak about. Things I speak about on this YouTube channel, for instance, I want to have done it. I want to be a living example of it, so I know I'm not full of shit, right? But man, are there many people that just talk. They just talk and they have such strong opinions. They think, they give their take on shit, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. Okay, today in the gym, I am training a pull workout and I'm talking to these two older guys. That one of them I know pretty well. He used to be serious natural bodybuilder, so, you know, a good guy. And then his friend that I don't know too much about, right? But so, because we're talking about training we're doing, and I'm explaining to them, I'm doing this high cable row, and I want to explain to them how happy I am I've found these variations that hit my lats better. But this other guy, he just cuts me off and it's like, yeah, well, it's too much biceps. And I'm like, what? Because I was even gonna go on and explain how it's less biceps, you know. Like, what? No, not really. It's like, yeah, but with the angle. I'm like, well, a little bit, but then he just cuts me off, you know, and starts talking about some fucking Finnish Mr. Olympia roided bodybuilder. You know, he said that this... The thing I haven't told you is that this guy is fucking fat. I would say skinny fat. Is definitely not like muscular. He has this tracksuit on at all times. And it's like, you know, I don't care personally, like, because he's in a sense criticizing my training. That's not my issue. But this is something I've already been thinking about this entire week, and I think about often. It's like, how dare you look like that and think that you have something to tell me about training? It's like, aren't you ashamed of yourself, you know? And of course, this guy is completely like, he just wants to like sound smart. Seem, you sort of, yeah, you should do this. See, I heard this from the Finnish Olympia guy or whatever it was, you know. But of course, he's just gonna get someone like me to look at him as a complete loser clown, and he's not gonna get any training results. This guy too. I've never seen him break a sweat in the gym. You know, I saw him today sit and do the pec deck and just talk to his friends in the meantime. And you think you have anything interesting to bring to a conversation about bodybuilding? It's like ridiculous. And I can think of the most common form, criticism that I get online is that I ego lift. You know, I lift too heavy. And I should control the eccentric more, control the negative more. The thing is, a person that says that I ego lifts, it's really them that ego watches me, you know. They see someone way more jacked, way stronger, moving way more weight, exerting way more effort into it. And instead of being like, oh shit, I'm a little scrawny pencil neck shit, you know, maybe I should do things more like him. It's like, now find something wrong with it. It's ego. you're gonna get injured, it's too much. Bah. It's like I would be so embarrassed to like so visually like it is with bodybuilding to be a little twig, because that's the point. I've never ever had input like this from someone that's actually like bigger and stronger than me. That's the guy I would be more willing to listen to. But yeah, I've got advice, but never like you should stop ego lifting. It's like, bro, like, and that's a side note. I have ego lifted before, but the thing is, that's the opposite kind of ego lifting too. People that just are way too strict with things. I can think of a time now where I in some video, one of the clips, I just put some training clips in the videos. And I was dumbbell rowing this 50-kilo dumbbell, and I did it for 20 reps. And like, that's a heavy dumbbell. I'm gonna have to brace with my core and stuff. And I just move my torso as much as I need, right? I'm not completely yanking it all over the place. And this guy just timestamps it, and he's like, oh, you should stop ego lifting, you're blah, 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 whatever he's saying. You're gonna get injured. This is what happens when you ego lift people or something. And I'm like, this is what happens. Safely getting jacked as fuck while some pencilic is whining on the side because I haven't gotten injured. Like, you just made this story up, And I'll tell you right now, if I were to do a super strict form with a dumbbell like that, yeah, I could move it, but I had to use so much energy just being stable. I'll waste energy on that, and I'm gonna fail the form I'm using way before I actually stimulated the muscle. Like, when it comes to training, the good form, it's both a little bit individual. Different things go, as long as you have awareness, as long as you know what you do. But with many exercises, the form you should be using is somewhere in between, like completely throwing it around and being ridiculously strict. So you're going to find some kind of sweet spot in there. But always someone just knows, like, oh, some kids came in. I said maybe I'll help them train a little bit, but I gotta finish the video. But the last point about training I want to say is, of course, everyone that just knows you're on steroids, you cannot look like that. You cannot have veins like that. Those delts, bro. That body weight at that height, it's not possible without roids. I would know because I'm a pencilic with an internet connection. And I went to the gym a few times and I don't look like that. Again, never ever have I gotten that kind of accusation from someone that's actually bigger, stronger than me. How come? How come that the people that are nowhere near the result are the most expressive? Talk as if they are like the experts, How come? Okay? This is the sickness of pencil necrosis. It manifests very often in a very, very, very slender neck, but it's really a poison of the mind, that you think that your fucking talking means anything, Please start walking. Like, I'm so tired of this. It's like, now I gave you some real life examples to people in the gym. Like, human beings are like this. We talk, we think we're so fucking logical and rational and smart with our words, but a lot of the time it's just emotions. And so we're trying to come off a certain way and we put these little words. That's like the label, but it's really like, I want to feel better than you, or I'm threatened here. Look at me, how good I am, I get sick of it. It's like, it's worse with social media. No, that is the last point. I am, to take something outside the gym, I have a musical background, right? So I have a lot of aesthetic musical people on my private social media. And those people are just always the worst with having their fucking opinions about everything. And it's never the person that's expressing their opinions, like about politics or whatever, in the most aggressive way, most loudly and aggressively online like that. They're never a nice person in real life, But of course, being a good person, that's not about actually doing things in real life to take care of other people or help other people. No, it's expressing the right opinions. And when you have the right opinion, now you can be a complete asshole, of course, because you talked right. You don't have to walk at all. You just talk right and you can do whatever in real life, Sick of it, guys. I'm so sick of it, and I can do many videos related to this. So I just wanted to blow up some steam. But seriously, some of you guys, you're gonna watch a video like this and like think I'm funny, you know, in the way I talk and stuff. Just because you think it's funny and because you find yourself agreeing, does not mean that you're not guilty of this thing. Like I am too, still. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That it's something we have to work on. It's something we have to work on. Sync your talk with the walk, you know. Don't start talking so fucking much before you've walked a bit, and audit yourself with this kind of thing, okay? For me, it's not so much that I would like start talking about, I don't know, a sport or something that I don't know shit about, but we can all fall into this when I tell myself I'm trying to explain something, but maybe I'm trying to come off a certain way, or I'm trying to, in my head, I'm in denial for myself, so I'm trying to convince someone else when I'm really trying to convince myself of something. Like, we always have these little things to watch. But honestly, guys, the best people do. They don't just talk about the thing, they do first, okay? And then if you have a YouTube channel, talking and walking is kind of the same thing, you know. I walk by talking on here. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Please like and comment. Very interested to hear your input as always. I do holistic bodybuilding coaching, getting jacked and stacked mentally, physically, spiritually, becoming that person that has had enough of all the fucking talk and is ready to walk the walk, you know. Becoming that person that just manifests a certain physique from their way of being. If you're interested, you can send me a DM on Instagram or email me. It's in the description below. I'll get back to you with my different options. You can pick up my training book, everything philosophy, mindset, and just training related you need in order to become a self-reliant, jacked and stacked individual. And please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality, mindset. It is a mindset, guys, not a pencil neck mindset, a doer mindset. Peace.